Hello and welcome back to the factory store here at Legoland Germany in Günzburg. We were there again on April the 18th, and of course we came home with a little bit of video footage for you guys. The factory store is a place that all of us find quite interesting. It's like sort of the biggest pick-a-brick wall in the world. If this is your first video that you're watching of the factory store, then just as a quick info, you can pick a lot of different Lego pieces inside out of these red bins, and they are priced by weight. So 100 grams equals to €9.90, which is not cheap. But if you are clever, they have quite some good quality pieces there, which are much more expensive on Bricklink or elsewhere, especially the printed parts that we will show in just a second. So what they have is, as an update for you, because we have already done a video at the end of March when they were opening for the season. They have quite some new pieces already there, and on the other hand, some pieces that we were showing to you at the end of March are already sold out. So unfortunately, the camera is a bit fast here. Hopefully you can identify the pieces. They have quite a good selection of printed tiles. Most of them are like, I don't know, between 20 and 50 cents, some of them around $1 even, which come from relatively new sets, right? So they have tiles coming from 2022 and 2023 sets. I have never seen this 2x2 tile, by the way. Seems to be pretty new. I would like to know which set this is from. Also like pizza boxes, donuts. They have wall paintings. They have Lego sets like the market, not the Market Street, the cafe corner. Also the paintings for the wall. Also, I have no idea what this piece is used for. Bicycle lanes. So they have really a lot of pieces. Most of them are limited to 100 grams per person, so you're not allowed to buy more than 100 grams of one individual piece. Also, this Santa's Nice List is a new piece, so we're focusing on the new parts here mostly. Tree trunks. And because the question was, how do they know if you got 100 grams or more? You're supposed to put each and every single part into one individual bag. So you have one bag per part. You can grab these yellow bags at various spots inside the shop. And then you just put one piece into, or one piece type into one bag. And then at the end of the day, you can scale it. You can they have scales in the shop, and also the personnel, the staff at the cash desk will weigh and will tell you if you have too much or not. New stuff in the figure and an animal section here. We have Santa Claus, which comes in at $4.99, pretty expensive. Then these birds. The red one is new, by the way. The set for $1.99. This is a pretty good price. Also these street signs, these suspensions and Technic parts. I don't know if that is a good price. We're not Technic builders, but probably they're interesting to you. Also these chains are new. They now have quite a good selection of bicycles, and what they also have is, I'm going to show it to you in just a second. So they have lots of cats and dogs and birds and like all kinds of stuff. So also these are per set. So for example, the two llamas are, I have not seen the price now, but $2.99 I believe. This is for the set, and they have these others which are really cool. So once again, not all the parts are cheap, but just as an example, these slopes, these 3 brick high slopes are getting more and more expensive on bricklink.com, and you always have to take into consideration or monitor the prices on Bricklink, or also if you have a Lego store nearby, which we don't. Of course, sometimes it's the better way to just go there and grab the pieces there or order from Bricklink. But we live relatively close to the Legoland, and we have no Lego store around us. So for us, a trip there is probably the best way. And we have gotten a lot of comments and messages from people who are traveling to Germany this summer, and on their way to Munich, they stop at the Legoland. What we would advise you to do is, if you plan to buy some stuff at the Legoland factory store or also the city shop, we will also gonna do a video on later with the April sets that came out just recently. We would advise you to probably get an annual pass, which is 99 euros. So the regular entrance admission is 64 euros if you do not pre-book your tickets on the internet. This is the regular admission, and if you like buy a lot of stuff, and then you probably want to purchase the annual pass, which is 99 euros. But the good thing is, first of all, you can enter and exit the Legoland as often as you want in 1 year, right? 365 days. And the second thing is, each annual pass holder gets a discount coupon, which I also posted in our community tab, and there you have one coupon for an entire purchase, 20% off. So just imagine you like buy a couple of pieces in there, not a couple of ones, but you need a lot of them. But just imagine 300, 400, 500 bucks. Then you choose to present the coupon at the cash desk. You instantly get 100 bucks off your receipt, right? Your bill. Also, there's a coupon for 25% off on one item, and you can also pick like exclusive sets like Rivendell, like the Titanic, Eiffel Tower, which instantly gives you rewards or discounts much higher than what the annual pass is or was, right? Hopefully the camera is not too quick. It is always a little bit difficult to film in there because there's lots of people. The lighting is not very good, and usually we're talking to a lot of people inside there, and we do not want to like disturb other people who are selecting their parts. We last time we bought a couple of burps and lurps. They're around $2 in there, so not extremely cheap, but they have gotten more expensive on Bricklink recently. And what they have is these nice plant pieces, which are around I think 11 cents, 12 cents if you buy them. And if you choose to present the discount voucher, of course it's much cheaper. Then they have these cool accessories for animals, like for these horses, right? Which are €3 individually, and the average price on Bricklink is, I believe, €12 or so. A lot of tiles, cheese slopes, plant pieces, flowers, leaves, and so on and so forth. Rita is always on the hunt for printed tiles. She has found one where with two dogs on, and they have quite some new bigger tiles, like also 4x4 tiles. They have 2x6 tiles. This one here, it's a white 4x4 tile, a relatively rare piece, I would say. I mean, not exactly what you want to be looking for, because the smaller the part, the cheaper it is. And I would advise you to just, before you go there, check the weight of the pieces that you want with Bricklink, and then sort of calculate how much the piece is. They have animals as well there, which are priced individually, like rays, giraffes, pigs, cows, lions, elephants, eagles, dolphins, right? Probably it's also a good option for you to just select some animals there if you are there, right? Because like in our example, we live in Austria, and we always have to we always have to struggle having high postal prices, shipping prices, and so on and so forth. I've also compiled a document. I'm gonna link the Excel document in the video description, where I together with Rita calculated some of the prices. This is in euros, but I'm sure you can work with it, where I calculated the prices of some of the parts in there. Also like these quarter trunks, tree trunks here, which are really cool, against Bricklink. And then I've sort of like, you can see the scales back there where the small girl is. You can calculate yourself if it makes sense for you to buy some of the pieces inside there. I mean, the Legoland Germany is not just about shopping. They also have roller coasters. They also have like, it's a theme park, right? So if you come there with your family, with your friends, with your kids, there's lots you can do, and just one stop. Usually the highlight for us is the factory store here, where they really also have quite some rare pieces here and there. I very much like these masonry bricks. They have 1x2s, 1x4s, also different colors. And once again, sorry for the very quick camera movement here, but I tried to focus. We did a video around a month ago where we showed the entire store, and this is just an update video with some of the interesting parts that are, first of all, new, or secondly, that are interesting price-wise. So also, for example, these supports, they are pretty expensive. We need them for our city layout because we're doing like an elevated rail line, and the base for it is gonna be made by these supports. Also, this year they have a lot of cool colors. What do I mean by cool? Brown, dark tan, medium nougat. So a lot of colors that probably everyone who is building like a city or a medieval layout or a pirate layout needs a lot of, right? So mostly, like here I'm gonna show the dark tan color, which is really expensive most of the time on Bricklink. And they have all kinds of like 1x and 2x tiles, plates, and so on and so forth. Also, like in this corner here, a lot of people seem to be missing that, but there's quite some interesting parts there. Probably not the arch that I'm showing here to you right now, but they have, first of all, they have base plates in rare colors. The dark blue one just pops up in the Lighthouse set, I believe. The Ideas Lighthouse, really rare part actually. But they have a couple of very nice arches and modified bricks and modified plates that, yeah, is, I mean, just saying, there's always a lot of resellers in the factory store, and this just says it all, right? So these people are buying loads of pieces to just then sell them on Bricklink, right? So you can be smarter than them by just buying the pieces yourself in the factory store. Also, these log pieces in different colors, like black, like I believe this is medium nougat, and so on and so forth. We will give you an update in the near future when we're there again. As always, just post your questions if you have any, and enjoy your time.